Hey guys, I'm Rasim from RasimTech.com, and in this tutorial I'll be talking about maps. So what's a map? Well, a map is an object that associates keys and values. I'm going to show you guys an example of that using my Dart editor here. Now here I initialized a variable which I called gifts, and I made it equal to, and I used this open brace. Now within the open brace is where the keys and values are going to be. This first part here is the key. You initialize a key using the single quotes here. Then I hit space and I use this colon. This separates the key and the value. Then I hit space again. I use another single quote. And within the single quote, I have the value, which I called partridge. This is a string value. I have a second key here, which I called second. And I gave it a value of turtledoves, a string value of turtledoves. I have a third key here, which I called fifth, and I gave it a string value of golden rings. Now, we could test this out right now. I have a print method down here. Within the print method, I have the variable gifts, which I initialized up here. I used the open bracket. Within the open bracket, I used the key here first. You got to use single quotes for that. Then you put in the key, then use a close bracket, then a close parentheses, and a semicolon to finish this off. Now I'm going to hit save here, then hit run. As you can see, it printed out the string partridge. So that worked. Now let's test out the second key. I'm going to copy the second key here, which I called second. Hit paste, and I'm going to press play. Then I'm going to hit run. As you can see, it worked. It printed out the string turtledoves. Let's test it out with a third key, which I called fifth. I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Let's hit save and hit run. And it worked again. It printed out golden rings, which was the value of the third key. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I did this. So I'm going to create a new key and value. Hit enter. Now, first thing you got to do is use the single quotes. Two single quotes, one to start, one to end. Now, within the single quotes, you got to give it a key name. I'll call this one red. Now, you're going to click out of it, and you're going to hit the space button a couple of times. I'm just going to line it up with these semicolons here. With these colons. Now you're going to use the colon symbol. Then you're going to hit space again. You're going to use this again, the single quotes. Within the single quotes, you got to give it a value name. I'll call this this is a test. I give it a string value of this is a test. So now you also have to end it with a comma. Now let's test it out. I'm going to hit save. Let me first copy this here. I'm going to paste it over here. I'm going to hit save, then I'm going to hit run. And it worked. It printed out this is a test. So again, I used two single quotes. Within the single quotes, you give it a key name. You hit space a couple of times, then you use the colon. You hit space again, use another two single quotes. Within those single quotes, you got to give it the value. Then after the last single quote, you got to use a comma. And that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video and if it was helpful, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, please leave me comments. I'm Rasim from RasimTech.com, and thanks for watching.